Trinity and Reece are navigating a complex situation. Trinity is eager to break free from the confines of their secure home, yearning for adventure and a life beyond the constant threat. Reece, fiercely protective, wants to keep her safe at all costs, believing that isolation is the only way to ensure her survival. Reece, overwhelmed by his own desires and the fear of losing her, finally gives in to his impulses. Will Reece's protective instincts ultimately sabotage their relationship, or will their passionate encounter lead to a deeper understanding and a renewed sense of trust? How will Trinity's desire for freedom and independence reconcile with Reece's need to protect her?
Trinity awoke with a start to a knock at her door. What time is it? She groggily reached for her phone. She didn't know what time she'd finally gone to sleep, but she knew it was late. She was struck with flashes of memory from the night before. Luna, are you okay? You slept for half the day. Oh, goddess. Lila was right outside her door. I brought you breakfast, Lila called. Well, more like lunch. She opened the door for Lila, who held a steaming tray with all of her favorite breakfast foods. Are you feeling okay, honey? Oh, I'm just tired. I don't know what it is. Trinity wished she had planned a better excuse before opening the door, but everything had been so unplanned. Trinity stepped out of the way so Lila could carry the tray to her table when she spotted her pajamas from last night, or what was left of them, on the floor. She pretended she was plugging in her phone and surreptitiously kicked the ruined clothes under her bed. Thank goddess. I do not want to explain that to Reece's mother. What is it? Lila stood up straight after setting down the tray. What? Trinity froze. That smell. Lila's eyes were filled with worry. It's blood. Trinity, dear, are you sure you're okay? Did something happen? I don't know what you're talking about. Trinity joined Lila at the table. Trinity, sweetheart, you're limping. Trinity's face turned from red to crimson. What happened to you? I know the smell of blood. You need to tell me what's wrong with... Lila stopped mid-sentence and blushed. Not as red as Trinity, but it was still an impressive shade. Oh. Trinity buried her face in her hands. So that's why Reece was being so coy at breakfast. Lila clapped her hands. This is wonderful news. She cheered as Trinity looked at her, mortified. Trinity did not want to have this conversation with her mate's mother, especially before she'd had a chance to drink her coffee. Don't give me that look. Lila was smiling. It is good news. It means you've moved past your issues. Thank you, Lila. Trinity immediately grimaced. And now I have grandchildren to look forward to. Lila! Trinity gasped. She had moved too suddenly. We are so not talking about this. Fine, we don't have to talk about it. Lila handed Trinity her coffee and guided her toward the bathroom. Trinity did not stop blushing until long after Lila was gone. She was right, though. The bath was exactly what Trinity needed. As Trinity dried her hair with a towel, she heard another knock at the door. Trinity's sigh of frustration melted into desire as she thought of Reece. She hoped he would be the one to knock next. Trin, I know you're in there. Juniper. Trinity wrapped herself in a plush robe and threw open the door. Goddess, I will never get over how jealous I am of this bathroom. Juniper marched straight in. Trinity smiled. It was really a gift to have friends so close that they barged into the bathroom with you. I tried calling, but you didn't answer. I knew you'd be here, so I decided to just show up. Hi. Hi. Trinity laughed. Sorry, I was taking a bath. I can see that. Juniper drew a heart in the steamy bathroom mirror and smiled mischievously as she added R plus T inside of it. How are things going with Reece? Any better? You could say that. Trinity blushed. Somebody's got a secret, Juniper pressed. Spill, Trinity. Do you want to sit down on the sofa? Or are we going to have this conversation in my bathroom? Good call. Juniper marched out of the bathroom. Oh, can I plug in my phone? It's about to die. Of course, I'll be right there. Trinity hung up her towel and started to apply moisturizer when she remembered the shredded pajamas that she had haphazardly kicked under the bed. She hoped Juniper hadn't seen them. Juniper, wait. Oh my goddess! Juniper's eyes were as wide as dinner plates. She grabbed Trinity's hand and led her to the sofa. Tell me everything. And Trinity did, including every detail she could remember from the night before. By the time she was done, both of their faces were red. This was the kind of girl talk that Trinity had never had before, and she was enjoying it so much that she didn't notice her third visitor of the day. Both women looked up in horror. Is it him? Juniper whispered. You know I can hear you, Reece called from the other side of the door. Trinity leapt up and opened the door. Wolf senses. Please don't let me interrupt. He held up a big bag of takeout. But I thought we could have dinner together. Well, look at the time. Juniper gathered her things and inched toward the door. I really have to get going. I'll see you soon, Trinity. Goodbye, Alpha. What did you bring me? Trinity deflected. Well, I gave Abigail the night off, so you would have no luck if you don't eat with me. I brought you takeout. You know, I could always go down to the kitchen and cook for myself. Trinity smiled, but Reese's face fell. Reece, you're adorable. Of course I will have dinner with you. Reece laid a full feast of comfort foods out on the table. There were burgers, fries, chicken wings, and all of the best sauces to pair with them. They ate the food together and maintained easy conversation, free from the tension that had marked their interactions before. Maybe I was wrong about him, Trinity thought to herself as Reece pushed the last of the fries toward her. Once they were finished eating, Trinity felt her nervousness creeping back in. She knew what he wanted. She wanted it too. She could see the heat steadily growing in his eyes. The honeyed gold darkened to amber, sending a shiver through her body. She knew that she was in for a repeat of last night. This time, she wanted to take the lead. She grabbed his hand and pulled him to her.
Trinity felt a thrill course through her as she took the initiative, pulling Reece towards her. The heat in his eyes, the amber glow of his wolf, promised a night of passion unlike any other. But as their lips met, a sudden, chilling realization struck Trinity. The lingering scent of blood still clung to her, a silent reminder of the events that had unfolded the previous night. Would Reece notice? Would it shatter the fragile peace they were finally beginning to build? And more importantly, what secrets were hidden within the scent of blood, and how would they impact the future of their burgeoning relationship?
Hey, I am Trinity. Want to know what happens next? Then click the link in the description below and download the Pocket FM app and listen to the exciting episodes of Chosen by Fate, Rejected by the Alpha.